Hey guys, so I'm going to do a oracle reading for you guys, for those who are curious about what their spiritual gifts are, or even your natural gifts, what they may be. So I'm going to start shuffling with this deck that I felt mostly drawn to start out with, which is called Angels and Ancestors. So I asked beforehand for the your angels and my angels and our ancestors and our spirit guides, if you believe in that, and of course God, source energy, to come into this reading to answer your question on this. What gifts do you have? What spiritual gifts do you have? What natural gifts you might even have? Let's see what we get here. Okay, let's see if this pops out. Okay, Earth Mother came out. Feel loved and comforted. That's beautiful. So someone who's watching this, whoever is watching this, you have a gift of a motherly love. You have the gift of Gaia, which is probably, I'd say, the strongest love. Just like God. It's like well, it's a godly love. Definitely. It's a pure love of a mother. So yeah, you have that gift. That's a natural gift, but I think that's also a supernatural gift, you guys. Let's see what else we get here. That's beautiful. A motherly love. You might be like a mother figure to other people that aren't even your children. That might come naturally to you. You might just have that built within you, to where you just naturally like a mother, maybe a spiritual mother to some who have no mother, you know. Okay, let's see what we got here. Star ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. So whatever you feel, even that your gifts are natural or spiritual, this card is coming out to encourage you to follow your soul, follow the voice of your soul, to what those gifts are. You know, they might be something that have to do with Egyptian, something to do with Egyptian, possible like roots. Might want to look into, I don't know, if you want to look into certain Egyptian deities like Isis or Ra, the god Ra, or anything. I don't know if you feel any connection to any of those deities, but or star ancestors. You might want to look into certain star seeds that you might feel that you might even already feel like you might be a star seed. Possibly that might come out in the reading here soon. So let's move forward here to the next set of cards here that I have that might actually answer this question. The Gateway of Light Activation Oracle cards. Let's see if get some more answers here about your gifts and your spiritual gifts, your natural gifts. Okay. Well, I just looked at the time. It was 333. That might be for somebody. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Inner Earth, base chakra, strength and security, and laying foundations. Base chakra. That would be your root chakra. So you might have a strong root chakra, which is really good actually, because I mean that means you're really rooted. I don't know like a lot about the chakras yet. I'm still learning. But yeah, I think I'm just getting you're like a really rooted and grounded person. Like, you know, you really get grounded in Mother Earth, Gaia. And you have a lot of strength. You're a very strong person. You're very secure in your gifts, possibly. And you're kind of getting into, let me see. If I get quiet, you guys, I'm just trying to hear my spirit guides, and or your spirit guides even, ancestors and angels. yeah, the laying of foundations. I think you guys are in the process right now of laying out the foundations of your gifts. You're maybe in the process of figuring out your gifts. You're in the process of figuring out your strengths and where you feel the most secure. And you might even want to do like a you could go on YouTube and listen to like a cleansing or a video on how to strengthen the root chakra. You could be doing that. That maybe you might need more strength in that area, even to help you figure out what your spiritual gifts and natural gifts are. Yeah, that was the Inner Earth card. Okay. Seems, here. Okay. Got a couple that's popping out. Okay, see, I thought so. You might, Isis came out, and Akashic's, oh, okay, Akashic's a Stargate too. So, two cards came out: Earth Star activation, anchoring, and grounded action, Isis energy. See, I was getting that with the star ancestor. Like I was saying earlier, you guys might want to like look into learning more about Isis and the energy of Isis, because that's what it says on this card here. It says Isis energy. It says Earth Star activation, which is interesting because you got Earth Mother here, Earth Mother there, and then the star ancestor here, and then we're getting this here where it's talking about Earth Star activation. So you've got the Earth and Star card here in the beginning of Earth Mother and Star Ancestor, and then I was mentioning earlier Earth Star with the Earth or the Star Ancestor getting maybe into researching and studying like certain deities that are from Egypt, because you see these like, you know, pyramids there. And so yes, anchoring, grounded action. So practice maybe learning how to get grounded. Do a daily practice in getting grounded. I've been doing that now, and it's like so amazing how much more I can be in alignment and in tune with, you know, God, source energy, whatever you call your higher power, and my ancestors and my spirit guides and angels. So you might want to spend more time doing that, because that will activate your gifts. That will activate you. And Isis, you know, the Isis energy there, you know, it looks like if you were to maybe pray to her, if you felt led to, even, or get like more research on her and find out more about her and tap into her energy, and then maybe ask her for her help, because she is actually a very loving deity. Like I've worked with her, so like she really has a heart of a mother, like this, like an Earth Mother. She really does. And so if she's coming out in your reading, I think you might want to check her out. She might be able to help you activate some of your gifts, because she had a lot of gifts, and I mean a lot of spiritual gifts. This next card that came out is Akashic Stargate, and I love this artwork on here. It's gorgeous, beautiful, right? It says aligned with purpose, crossroads, and no wrong path. So really, you guys, whatever you're drawn to maybe look into, as far as like things that you're probably curious about, as far as like what type of spiritual gifts and natural gifts you have. If you're feeling drawn to those things, then look into them. Definitely research them. Maybe start to practice them. Ask your spirit guides, your angels, God, your higher power, your ancestors to help you with doing that. And how to get aligned with your purpose. Ask them for help to get aligned with your purpose, with your soul purpose, because it says crossroads, and so really it says after that there's no wrong path. So you might feel like you're at a crossroads right now, trying to figure out what your spiritual gifts are, and I've been there. I know what that's like, and that's kind of a tough place to be sometimes, but there's no wrong path, you guys, for what you want to do. So definitely, you know, check into what you feel most drawn to, things that interest you, things that you feel passionate about and drawn to magnetically, look into those things, because there's a reason why those things are calling out to you. You feel magnetized towards them. There's a reason for that, because usually that's the gifts that you have. I know for me, like, shamanism kept calling out to me and calling out to me. And it's so funny, when I was pre-shuffling this deck of the Angels and Ancestors Oracle, 3 times after I was shuffling, the shaman card came out for me. And I'm like, okay, I get it, I'm a natural born shaman, and I've worked with other 2 shaman men, one who had been a shaman for 40 years, lived in a cave with another shaman who had never really been out into the world and society. He was like a sage, a older shaman man. And this man that had lived with him, I worked with him for like a few months, and he was about 70. And he just told me, he said, you're a natural born shaman. You know things that shamans have to learn. So I was like, dude, okay. So don't ignore your ancestors when they're trying to like tell you like, hey, you have these gifts because of us. It passes down to you. It can pass down to you through your DNA. It can pass down to you through your soul. It can pass down to you through your past lives. It can pass down to you through many ways like that. So so that came out. So there's no wrong path for you guys. That's what I'm getting here. That you can't go wrong by, looking into what your gifts are, and just keep moving forward. Just keep moving forward, and don't let anybody discourage you in any way, shape, or form from looking into your gifts, your spiritual gifts, your natural gifts, because those are the things that are going to light you up, and the things that are going to make you happy. And so you definitely, you want to have that kind of joy in your life. Let's see if we get something here from the Priestess of Light cards. I brought these out. Let's see what we get here. There we go. One popped out. Okay, calming the waters, peaceful self-regulation. Okay, yeah, she's looking like, she even looks shamanic because she's got like these antler horns on, and a lot of times the shaman, they will wear those, or a shamanic witch, and not all witches are bad, you guys. If you find that you are a natural born witch, don't worry about it. Doesn't mean you gotta automatically be into black magic, dark magic, okay? I'm a natural born shamanic witch. But I don't practice really witchcraft. I'm more practicing the shamanism, but that's my choice. So anyways, but this definitely reminds me of that. Like, so somebody out there might be a shamanic witch, or you might be just a shaman, or you might be a witch, or both. You can be both, like me. But it says peaceful self-regulation. I'm going to pull the book out real quick and just see what it says on that. I feel led to get the book on that one, but yeah, calming the waters. Calming the waters, peaceful regulation, peaceful self-regulation. Page 32. I love the guidebooks on these. Okay, so I'll read what it says for your card here. Oh, it's a high priestess. So you might be a high priestess as well. This high priestess of light brings her deeper powers of healing energy to the earth and to your life. And that sounds also like a light worker. So you could be even a light worker, energy worker. The elk antlers are pardon me, I need some water. A little parch there. The elk antlers that she's wearing on her golden crown acts as an antenna. They receive guidance and power from the universal light, which she then channels into the earth and waters below. Okay, well, that makes sense with the picture here. I'll hold that up for just a second as I read this. Yeah, so her peaceful intentions are of balance and alignment as she brings peace to the planet. She also calls you to calm the waters within your own life. It's time for you to take an honest look at your daily energy. Are things too hectic for you to maintain a calm approach to your tasks? You may feel you have no control, but you can and must regulate the pace the pace of your everyday activities, always devoting some time to your own peaceful priorities. The waters of life run deep, and there are often deeper personal lessons than you may be aware of. You do have the ability to be self-directed, set boundaries, create balance, and stay calm and spirit connected, even in the middle of personal or professional storms. In the face of unending and sometimes frantic demands of life, this card is telling you to stop and trust in the unwavering truth of your soul's universal connection. Your peaceful yet profound faith will calm the swirling waters and bring the blessed resolutions you desire. And it has a positive affirmation, it looks like, at the end, and you can repeat this after me. I have the infinite source of peace and calm within me. I direct my life with balance each day. So I'll leave that with, at the end of the reading here. That'll be the end of the reading. So I hope that this spoke to someone and gave you some direction and just, hopefully makes you feel a little bit more like you're definitely never on the wrong path when you're searching for what your purpose is in life. And honestly, your purpose in life can be anything you really want it to be, because you are the creator of your reality. And I do teach that with Law of Assumption on my channel. You are in charge of your reality. You are the God of your reality. And ultimately, you can tap into any type of spirituality, type of deity, get in touch with your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels, all that. You have the power to do that because you are the avatar of God. God lives in you and through you and as you. You're a character that's playing a part, but you're God. God is living through you as you. And so whatever part you want to play in your movie, because you're the star of the show of your movie, then that's what you can pick. You can really choose whatever you want. Me doing this was just to kind of help you, try to help you gather up maybe a little more info on how to do that, and to help you kind of figure out what path you might want to take, but just knowing too that there is no wrong path for you. And sometimes, I've taken paths where I thought was going to be the path for me, but it wasn't truly what I wanted, but it ended up leading me to the path that I wanted to be on. So you guys can't lose. Okay. So I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope that you'll come back again. And I'm planning on doing more readings. I just feel led to start doing this. I've been wanting to do this for years, but I really got so in depth with teaching on the Law of Assumption that I kind of got away from wanting to do this as much. But for some reason, it's just now really being activated within me that I want to do this. So I love reading oracle readings. I feel like I'm more of an oracle for God, for source energy, whatever you call your higher power, but for me it's God. I feel like I'm an oracle of God, and so I seem to be more drawn to reading from oracle cards, but I do love reading from the tarot as well. But yeah, I love oracle cards. Like, they're just I'm more of like an intuitive reader than I wouldn't call myself a tarot reader. I would call myself basically like an oracle of God or an omen reader, or just an intuitive reader. I am a psychic medium, so I tend to get messages from spirit and from all kinds of different spirits. So I do plan on making more informational videos on psychic mediumship. And for those who want to learn more about that kind of thing. If you feel like you're psychic, or if you feel like you're a medium. Typically, if you're a medium, you're most likely also psychic. They kind of go hand in hand. But you can be psychic and not have to be a medium. But if you're a medium, typically the psychic power comes with the mediumship. And I've been basically a medium, and since I was like 3 years old, I was talking to the American Indians that my old house was built upon. Their old, like their graveyard. Like, it was like the whole area that I used to live in when I was with the house that I was born. You know, where I lived from being a baby up to many years of my life. We lived on an old Indian burial ground, and my stepdad, he used to watch me like talking to what looked like a few people. I would be like facing this way, I'd be talking to somebody, and then I'd face this way, I'd be talking to somebody, and then I'd face this way. And he said it was like I was having conversations with people, and he said, "Oh, I'd get goosebumps. I just watch you. I just felt, I don't know why, but I get goosebumps." It's like he was picking up on the energy of me talking to these spirits. I do believe, which were the American Indians. I don't call them Native American Indians because they were here first. It was the European settlers that came over and took over their land here in America, and that's just how I feel about it. But and no judgment there, because most of my blood is European, but I do also have Native American Indian blood in me, Cherokee, and all that. And so my soul resonates more with being American Indian and a shaman. So yeah, anyways, you guys, you're gonna figure this out. Like, if you are at a crossroads, you're gonna figure out what your gifts are. It's gonna come to you. Just pray to your guides, just pray to your angels, pray to your higher power. They will help you and align you with your purpose, whatever you feel that is. And you might already have an idea what that is. So don't give up on what you feel passionate about. And it could be something even as simple as just being an artist and a painter or a musician. You know, those are amazing gifts and bless people so much. I mean, I'm just thinking of like Bob Marley and how he had always these deep, powerful messages about freedom and expressing that kind of heart that he had to see people set free from bondage. He always had messages within his music. So yeah, like, there's so much you can do spiritually through natural gifts too. So don't think that if you're more focusing on what would be considered a natural gift, that it's not spiritual. Everything in life is spiritual. We're spirit. We're God. So everything is spiritual in nature, really, truly. Everything has a spiritual side to it. So I hope that this blesses somebody, whoever this is meant for. So thank you for watching, and please feel free to subscribe and share this video with anybody you think might bless. And yeah, hit the like button. Thank you. All right. Peace. Love you guys. Legacy over and out. Bye-bye.